Hey guys, I was looking through the week 1 homework assignments. Several of you still have not turned it in yet, and those of you that did turn it in, I saw lots of great work. But I thought it might be helpful, especially after the first week of instruction, to provide a video with some explanations in case you're stuck on any of the problems. So you can kind of watch what you need to. If you just need help with number 4, you can kind of fast forward. But I am going to go ahead and go through each of the problems on the homework. Again, this assignment is due to be turned in through Schoology by Sunday at 11 p.m. So if you already turned it in, you do not need to watch the video unless you're curious how to do a problem, although I did give feedback directly on your paper. So if you want to check your grade in Schoology, if you already turned it in, you might just be able to look at your paper for specific feedback. So those of you that maybe are overwhelmed or not sure how to get started, you could use your notes, or again, if you can just tune into this quick little lesson or review, I'm going to just go over each of the homework problems so that you guys are confident before you turn it in. So the first problem says Rob buys a new book at Buyer Books. The price tag on the book was $16. There was a 4% sales tax on the book. How much will Rob pay for the book, and what is the amount of the tax? So a tax is a price increase. So you first want to figure out the percent that Rob's going to pay. So you start with 100%, and you're going to add 4%. So Rob is actually going to pay for 104% of the book. Okay, so we change 104% to 1.04. Okay, so, and then we multiply by the price of the book. So 1.04 times 16, and that's going to take us directly to the new price, and it's going to include the tax. And so the first part of the question, how much did he pay? He paid $16.64. Okay, and then the second part of the question says how much did he pay in tax? And so all you have to do is subtract 16, and so he paid 64 cents in tax. So those are the two parts of the question that I wanted you to answer. Okay? Next problem, Eddie's Electronics is having a sale of 20% off their entire store. If the sale price of the computer is $12.80, what is the original price of the computer? Okay, so this one is a little different. Remember, the key to these problems is that you want to do the original price times the percent equals the new price. Okay, so this is a type of problem that we talked about on Wednesday. Okay, so for this problem, we're trying to find the original price. Okay, so first off, we have a 20% off, and so we consider that a decrease. So always start by finding the percent that was paid. So we always start with 100%, so 100% minus 20% is 80%. Okay, and so we know that the sale price is $12.80, and we want to know what the original price of the computer. So after the 20% discount, the price is $12.80, and so we know that 80%, 0.80 of the original price is $12.80. So notice the difference between the first two. In number 1, we knew the original price. We were trying to find the new price with the tax. In number 2, we know the sale price. We're trying to find the original price. Okay, so this time we're actually going to divide by 0.80. Okay, and so we have $12.80 divided by 0.8, and we get $1,600. And so the original price, notice, is more than the sale price. Okay, which logically, we know that makes sense. Okay, next problem. Katie paid $53 to have her hair cut. If she left a 20% tip, then bought dry shampoo for $16, what was the total amount that she spent? Those of you that turned this one in, I had a few students that added 53 and 16 first and then put on the tip. But the way this problem is written, you're only going to tip on the haircut. So we're going to add 20% to the $53, and then we're going to add 16 at the end. Okay, so the tip is a price increase. So if Katie just pays for the haircut, she's going to pay $53. So she's going to pay for the haircut, so 100% of the haircut. But then she's also going to add a 20% tip. And so she's actually going to pay 120% of the $53. So 1.20 of the original price of the haircut was $53. So first we tip the haircut total. Okay, and that gives us $63.60, so $63.60. So first she pays for the haircut and the tip, and then she says, oh, I want a bottle of shampoo. So we're going to add $16 to that. So the total amount that she pays is $79.60. Okay. The next problem is a markup problem. It says a local dairy farm charges Pete's Fresh Market $2 for a gallon of organic milk. If Pete's has a markup rate of 225%, how much do they sell it for? Again, students that turned the assignment in already forgot to add in the original 100%. So when you do a markup, again, think of that as an increase. So Pete's pays $2. So as a consumer, you're going to pay that $2 for the milk. You're also going to pay an additional 225% of that. So you still have to start with 100%. Then you're going to add 225%. So you're actually going to pay for 325% of the original price. Okay, so 3.25 gets multiplied by the original price, which is $2. And then if we multiply 3.25 times 2, that takes us directly to the answer. So Pete's is going to go ahead and charge us $6.50 for that organic gallon of milk. So the key there is don't forget to start with 100%. You're adding the extra for a markup, a tax, a tip, and then you start with 100% and subtract for any kind of discount. Okay, number 5, a TV that retails for $800 is on sale. If the sale price is $560, what is the percent of the discount? So again, let's go back up and think about this equation right here. You do the original price times the percent equals the new price. And again, those that turned it in, biggest mistake was kind of switching the order here. Okay, original price goes first. So the original price of the TV is $800. Okay, we multiply that by the percent that is going to be paid. So I'm going to multiply that by X, and that equals the new price, which we know is $560. Okay, so this one's a little tricky, but notice now that you see it, the original price is greater than the new price because the TV is on sale. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do to solve for X is we're going to divide both sides by 800. And we get X equals 0.70. Now let's go back up here and look at our equation one more time. We have the original price times the percent that you pay, and that gives you the new price. So that means that you actually paid for 70% of the original price. So the question is, what is the percent of the discount? So this one's a little tricky, but the discount is 30%. So if we think about that logically, okay, we paid for 70% of it, so that means our discount must have been 30%, okay? All right, and then one more problem. After completing her college degree, Ashley is offered a salary of $36,500 for an entry-level job at a large marketing firm. If she is guaranteed a 20% raise after her first year, what will her new salary be? So we have a percent increase. Okay, so she's going to make her previous salary, so she's going to make 100% of her previous salary, and then they're going to give her a 20% raise, and so her new salary is going to be 120% of her old salary. Okay, so we change that to 1.2, 120% of her last salary, which was $36,500, and then if you multiply that in your calculator, it takes you directly to your answer, which is $43,800. Okay, so if you needed to use the video to complete the assignment, that's okay. I know this is kind of a new skill or a skill that you guys haven't seen in a very long time. So go ahead and submit that via Schoology. And if you have any other questions, we can talk about it on Monday. I hope that helps some of you to get that assignment done.